Welcome to the cast, guys. I'm going to be your host today, the Maker, and today we're going to be seeing F5 versus GC, and it's going to be a very interesting game. Just did the cast actually, but I missed 2 kills to start with, so that was not the greatest. So I'm just going to restart the replay. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to pretty much stay on track. I'm just going to speed this up 3 times the normal replay speed. We could just go through the bands real quickly. And going to be giving a shout out to Steven Farion, I think it is. Going to be joining me on the cast later on tomorrow, I hope, or today. Don't really know. So I can tell you the big picks and bans. We do see an Invoker, Clockwork, and we are getting picked with an AA. Also going to be seeing Witch Doctor getting banned. And who do we have more? We got the what was it? We got the of course, the Asian Lycan, there we go, Lycan. Windrunner is also going to get banned, and what is a common reference to these picks and bans is you see a lot of carries. Invoker can carry if he wants to. Clockwork metagame semi-carry insane. Weaver, of course, Lycan being very hard strong, and the MYM Windrunner, as we saw, was very powerful and potent. Had the Monkey King bar, no, he didn't have the mechanism. He had the Gwyn, so the Force Staff, the Face Boots, a lot of damage coming out from him. Now we do see Bat Rider and Shadow Demon going to be picked up by 5 or F5. Crystal Maiden, Lucifer, and Lich going to be picked up together with ES. Is that going to be possibly a trial lane? Of course, I have seen the replay, so I missed the kills. So just going to be speeding up this as fast as we can. We do see now Witch Doctor, and together with the Venomancer and Windrunner and Enchantress now also getting banned. So Witch Doctor is the only real awkward ban that I found. Or it's not an awkward ban, of course. Pretty hardcore support hero, but I would say we've seen less and less Witch Doctors in Dota. Now Crystal Maiden, Chen, and Tidehunter getting picked up. Now Tidehunter has also been fairly unpicked or unchallenged in the pool. He's not been picked up by anybody because pretty much any team thinks that if you don't have a Blink Dagger on him, he's like he can't even. Well, his ultimate is of course very very good, and his gush is very lowers armor, reduces movement speed, and does damage, of course, a burst. But I mean, besides that, he doesn't have anything. He can't stealth. He can't blink away. He can't. I mean, you have your ulti and your gush. That's it. You don't have any more. Now, very interesting pick. Very interesting. Oh, damn it. A very interesting pick. Just gonna be slowing this down as we approach this last hero. The very interesting pick from the Scourge is, of course, the Shadow Fiend. Now, we talked about the Shadow Fiend a lot of times that. Oh, this hero can't be played in this type of Dota that we see now with a very ganking heavy instead of the jungling heavy Dota, because of the Smoke of Deceit. The one single item that destroyed the Shadow Fiend was mainly the Smoke of Deceit item, which of course allows a numerous amounts of heroes to get in stealth on the minimap, and of course gank the Shadow Fiend and pretty much destroys your game. Now we are going to have ourselves a Bat Rider mid. Earthshaker, Shadow DM, and Chen are going to be heading onto this top lane. I think. Broodmother going to be hitting solo on the bot. Shadow Fiend could go mid, but I guess Lucifer is going to pretty much dominate the mid lane. Tide going to be heading just mid to possibly check out anything unusual in the woods. Crystal Maiden now here going to be possibly babysitting this Shadow Fiend as much as possible. And of course we do have ourselves the Lich, which is going to be heading down to the bottom lane. There we go. Lich now bottom lane against the Broodmother is going to have a hard time, even though the Dark Pact is going to allow you to deny pretty much any creep on your lane. And the high base attack from Lich is also, of course, very decent. I mean, it's not that different from a Broodmother, but Dark Pact, very useful, very, very useful. And the Frost Nova, of course. Gonna have ourselves a bit of a trial lane action here off the start, I think. Tidehunter is going to be heading into the ruin area, and I don't think, yes, they are going to be able to spot him. This was played on, I guess, Dotalicious. And here we go. Is this going to be enough? I don't think so. Tidehunter is going to return on back. Crystal Maiden is there to back him up. Not going to be picking up that DD. Oh, yes, but Crystal Maiden, in fact, doing it just in the last second, but not going to be any significant damage put out from the Crystal Maiden, just a bit of harassment. Not really anything to be all aroused about. We do see the Shadow Fiend now going to be, yes, it is going to be a tri-lane versus a tri-lane or a dual lane jungle, and that's going to be very, very strange. I haven't seen any type of strategies that applies a Chen going on to your opponent's jungle and jungle it up there. Lucifer, Batrider, I think Batrider is going to be pretty much all over this lane. Sticky Napalm, you have the Firefly, and yeah, so that's going to be very hard for the Doombringer to actually to actually survive and get some farm up. So Chen gonna be dominating this Troll Warlord, possibly for some aggression. Yes, here it goes. Just gonna be taking some harass damage onto the Tidehunter and Crystal Maiden. Shadow Demon, perfect for harassment with that Poison Spoil, which is pretty horrendous, annoying. We do see is it? No, they are not going to go for it. I think Earthshaker's just going to stand out here and wait for the Fisher to land down, but don't think it's going to happen just yet. Have three heroes in at a tower range. It's not like the optimal ganking situation. Was picked up at the Balkan Dota League. If you are in any way doubt, as always, I get my replays at gosugamers.net. And look at this, a very weird jungling. Now, because Crystal Maiden is out here, can in fact pick up the creeps. Just a bit of TPing from Chen is going to be able to save his beloved Warlord, and that's going to be just enough. Going to be Cloudy pushing up very fast, and we'll be back onto the farming as soon as he can. Shadow Demon, very powerful level 3. Also mid game phase. I haven't seen any competitive Shadow Demons, I would say, but I could imagine his ultimate, his ultimate and his all his spells pretty much screams mid game, just like a Queen of Pain. We do have now we have some creep pulling here, and this is going to be dangerous because they do have a ward out here, so anytime they are farming out here, the Sentinel is going to be able to react on that, or to counter that with anything they want to. Solo time is the Earthshaker needs to initiate this gank. Do we see a Fisher land down? Is it getting? No, the Fisher is not going to land down. Wow, this Shadow Fiend is getting very free laned or free farmed, which is not good, because that's the problem, and that was kind of the solution with the smoke. You could pretty much destroy Shadow Fiend's farm. Here we go, Chen blocking off the Crystal Maiden, and I think they're just going to try to reset their spells. Here it goes, and that's going to be the end for Crystal Maiden. That's the first blood for Victory Chaos. Shadow Demon claiming the first blood on the top lane, and that was very well played by Chen, of course, and Shadow Demon as well. Batrider in the mid lane actually outfarming the Lucifer. No real surprise there, because a Batrider is a beastly mid hero, just as Rexar is it, and just as Shadow Demon was it. Yeah. Also Stone Spirit. Mid is gonna be in a bit of trouble. I think he is gonna dive this. Is it gonna be enough? I don't think so. Sticky Napalm is gonna be stacking up quite fast. Look at that damage. He's taking so much damage, and it is gonna be enough. Just Killer gets a kill on the Lucifer. Very well played. Meanwhile, here we do have ourselves a gank. Not in favor of anybody, I think. Right now, Chen is taking a lot of damage. Is it going to be enough? Tidehunter swooping in. Does he have any gush left? I don't think so. Yes, there it goes. Chen is going to die, and there it goes. Both the Messiahs and Solo Time getting a kill. Fisher landing down. Earthshaker does need to get himself out of there. Race is landing down from Shadow Fiend. Shadow Demon going to be heading on back. No, he is going to try to stand and fight this. Those illusions doing a lot of damage. But they are going to, I think, yes, Chen is back. That is going to be bad for the Shadow Fiend. He is going to get, no, he's not going to get slowed. But look at this, Batrider now intervening. Going to be Sticky Napalming this. He has the haste rune, which is going to be enough. Crystal Maiden also in a lot of trouble. Haste is going to be up. Yes, that is a perfect haste rune right there for the Batrider, and that is going to be pretty much enough. Just Killer and Exton Shukichi is going to be able to pick up that Crystal Maiden very fast and very hard. As I said, Sticky Napalm from the Batrider, and of course the Firefly, very potent in the early game phases. Just stack that up as fast as you can, and your opponent can't go onto your lane, because that Sticky Napalm doing so much damage with the Firefly. And of course, pretty much any hero you have on your lane is going to take a lot of damage. Earthshaker Chen now going to be going for the Satcher Hellcaller. Have seen Malk, I think it was, or was it Mania? Or yeah, I think it was Malk who went for the 3 Satyr, which was insane. Back in the old school days, I think it was Prime Defending 11, where you could stack up the Satyr Hellcallers. I think you still can. I don't know if you can. It was very insane. Just shockwave 3 times in a row and just go nuts on a single or possibly a team fight or yeah, whatever you wanted to. Here we do have a tri lane. Once again, a lot of roaming going on and jungling really, really weird. I think Crystal Maiden's going to get caught out. There it goes. Fisher on the wrong side, but no worries. TheMak3R is on top of it. Has the Firefly ready to take down this this Crystal Maiden, and yeah, that's gonna be a hard task. Now he is level 7, yes, and Lucifer only level 5, so not gonna be able to even shut down this TheMak3R if he decides to dive the tower. Sorry, he's still 1 level away from his ultimate, so that's gonna be so hard. Tidehunter also having a hard, really the Scourge really having a hard time, but Shadowfiend actually doing quite well. Don't know about Lich though. 17 to 11, so he's hanging on there. Possibly some map hack accusements right here going on. This guy's okay. This guy's map hacking. Sorry, I don't think so, but there was a team that was accused and actually convicted of map hacking. Can't remember which one it was. It was a Chinese team. Yes, and they were actually. They were convicted of map hacking and therefore could not attend the 16th or the international, where the top 16th teams of the world actually competing for the $1 million prize pool. Yes, I didn't make the announcement video. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a hastily created video, therefore not in any way HD, and I was completely blown away. Therefore, I liked words. I liked sentences and composure, but I did the video anyways, and just to keep you guys up to date. And I was informed by Nightmare. Huge shout! Oh damn it, missed the game there on the bot lane. But yes, a huge shout out to Nightmare for giving me the fast info on that. Thank you, Nightmare. It's always great to have somebody on the inside actually knowing what is going on the Dota scene, so I don't have to. So yeah, also waiting his new movie coming out very soon, the MYM video. It's gonna be very interesting to see what he comes up with. Has been having a bit of ganging here. Bodhi is gonna be grabbing a kill. Who was that? That is the Crystal Maiden? No. Yes, it was a Crystal Maiden. Yes. Grabbing up the Shadow Demon. So we do see now Shadow Fiend, not Shadow Demon, Shadow Fiend getting a level 6. Going to be very good for the team fights if he can position himself correctly, of course. And does need the BKB as fast as he can. Does in fact decide to drop his healing self. Don't know why. I think that Tidehunter needs to pick it up. He does not pick it up. Yes, there it goes. He could just decide to actually just give it to him, but that would be weird, right? Touching another player. Oh, we do see an invis rune with a DD. So grabbing 2 runes right after each other. That's going to be devastating for the Scourge. It's going to pick out this Crystal Maiden and possibly... Oh, what is that? What? Oh, he has a Sentry Ward right there. Messiah is going to be picking up this TheMak3R, and there it goes. Shadowfiend needed this kill if he wants to make anything happen, but the Firefly is going to be able to let him escape. He's going to turn around, use his bottle. Going to be rejuvenating very fast, and I think he's just going to head on back to the mid lane. Meanwhile, the Shadowfiend still hanging on very close, very good, well played Shadowfiend right here. Not in any way landing them in insane races, but he's doing a great job actually sticking to the lane and just farming up, not AFK farming, assisting his team when he needs to, but not just going off Ramboing into everything that he can possibly find of heroes. So that's a great ability to have. Not going like, oh gosh, you need help, no, go back, you're gonna die, and he's like, no. It's going to be fine, I have them right, and then he dies. And then you go like, you should have gone back, man. Now you lost all your souls, and you have no damage, and you can't really farm up because you're missing a BKB, and your killing his dagger is way slow. So yeah. That's pretty much what happens. Stay tuned for